Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to get into my March budget. I am going to make this hopefully pretty quickly before baby girl wakes up. She went down for her nap, so I have to get these videos in between that. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. My name is Janelle. I do budgeting videos, grocery hauls. I throw in a little bit of lifestyle videos as well. So if that is something that you're interested in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So like I said, we're going to be working with March's calendar with all of my bills and income. I am currently on maternity leave, so I'm not currently getting an actual paycheck. I saved up enough money to last me sort of kind of for my maternity. And so I have rollover money plus my small amount of money that I'm getting for short-term disability. So that's just how I'm surviving at the moment. So here I've already done my dashboard and laid out all of my household bills and my personal bills. This is going to be my personal budget, but just so that you guys are not wondering like, oh, she doesn't have like a mortgage or anything like that. Me and my husband share an account together. We put money into that account and that account pays for all of our household bills. So we are going to jump into my dashboard here. So I like to start off with my monthly goals first. So I have 2 monthly goals this month. And the first one is going to be that I want to reach my savings goal for my quarterly savings challenge. And then my second goal is to pay off my PayPal credit card. Okay, now those are my only 2 goals. I normally like to do 3, but right now I'm just going to do 2, not get crazy, especially since I don't have like any extra income coming in. So I like to give myself goals that are attainable and not too far off for me. I also like to do anything that I would like to just accomplish throughout the month. It's not necessarily a goal, it's just things that I need to do. And so for me, I want to this month be able to declutter one room in my home. I want to have one pamper day, which I kind of had one in February, because I went and got my nails done and my toes done. But I was in a rush to get back to baby girl. I kind of just want to have a day for myself, like literally just like detox in a sense where I'm just like not worried about anything. I really have time for myself and I'm not trying to worry about getting back to doing something in a short period of time. So I may ask our babysitter to maybe watch her for a few hours while I just maybe, sleep a little bit longer. Just like not pampering for me doesn't necessarily mean I need to go and get stuff done, just some time for myself. And then I want to plan one date night with hubby. And I think we kind of already have that day, kind of, not even necessarily a night, but a day in mind already. So we want to do that before I head back to work as well. So those are my 3 things that I kind of just want to check off and try to accomplish this month in the month of March. And then I have my top priorities. So I actually went back and looked at my Discover statement, and I just want to be able to pay off Discover by May 9th, because that is when the promotion ends. So it does give me 1 more month sort of kind of to pay this off, but I just want to be done with this credit card debt. And then I actually really just want to focus on saving for the next couple of months, because I have been spending some money on things that we just need to spend. And it's going back on a credit card that I'm having to then pay back. So I just want to get these things paid off as quickly as possible and then get into saving mode. And then my other priority is that with my savings, I have my monthly savings. So at the end of this quarter, I should be at 180. For quarterly, I did change that from the original like 1008 to 501. And then yearly, I should be at 460. I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to be at all of these, but if for some reason I get a nice tax return and I get some money that is owed to me, I may be able to accomplish this. But I know for sure my monthly goal should be spot on. But those are my top priorities that I'm just working on or that are really important to me because, like I said, I am trying to save money. So now we're going to get into my actual budget. So I did do an annual budget at the beginning of the year, and I am trying to stick to that. So even though you'll see my budget does not align with what my goals are, it's because I already know what's actually going to happen in the month of March, and I should be able to accomplish those goals. So I'm just sticking sort of kind of to my annual budget to see what I projected that was going to happen and then like what really happened. So bear with me. So this is going to be for March 2022. Now for income, we have my rollover and we have my short-term disability. And then I am going to do any miscellaneous money. And then we have my total. Now, the money that I am budgeting for, this is not based on my annual. This is based on money that I know should be coming in now that I have a better estimate. So rollover, I'm budgeting $1,300. Short-term disability, I'm budgeting $1,332. And that brings me to $2,632 even. And I'm not budgeting anything for miscellaneous. We did file our taxes, and I'm hoping that I get our tax money back in the month of March, but I don't know. It may take longer and we may get it in April. So I'm not budgeting for that. I am supposed to be still waiting on a commission check from my job that I have not received. I don't know if I'm going to get that in March or not, but that is money that is still owed to me, but I don't want to budget for it and then not get it. So that is why there's just nothing in miscellaneous, but there could be money that I get back. Now down to my expenses. So I have AT&T, and we are budgeting. And y'all, I'm just looking at my Excel spreadsheet that I have on my computer. 186.16. So if you see my hand like going back and forth, I'm making sure that it doesn't close out. We have my Acorns at $3. We have my cash, which is money that I put towards my Capital One Quicksilver card because I use that card to cover all of my cashless cash envelopes. So this is $200. And I'm not going to lie, y'all, this card is almost maxed out. So I am going to need to bring that account down, way, way down. So that is money that's going to get taken away from paying off credit card debt to pay that down, and I need to get that back under control. And then we have Netflix. Netflix did go up, so we are up to $19.99 now, still under $20. And actually, these are all of my expenses. So y'all, if I didn't have any debt, which this is why I'm so motivated to try to pay off my debt, get some savings in, and really get in full gear, is because if I didn't have a car payment and I didn't have any debt, this is all I would be paying for each month. And this comes out to $409.15. And it would actually be cheaper because my AT&T bill wouldn't be this high because those phones would be paid off. So I kind of can't wait to go back to work so that I can start bringing home a check. and all of that good stuff. So those are going to be my expenses. I do like to go ahead and show you guys what I am budgeting for my cashless cash envelopes. And so I am going to start saving for this. I think this is what I'm going to use my quarterly for, is saving this money, putting it into my Capital One checking, so that I want to keep at least maybe half right now of what the credit card limit is in that account, so that I always have money in there to be able to pay off a good portion of the balance each month, plus whatever I already in my actual budget, what I already budget in my budget for. If that makes sense, y'all. I promise y'all I'm not crazy, but I am doing things a little bit different so that it works for me. Because you know, everyone's budget is personal. So for groceries, I'm budgeting $400 for the month. That should still be good for this month. For gas, I am budgeting $100 because I am doing just a little bit more driving. No, I'm not actually like released to drive yet, but there's so much little things that I have to do, like going to the doctor for baby girl because she has some doctor's appointments, then my doctor's appointments, and then I just like have other things that I need to do that I can't just depend on my husband to do because he doesn't always have the time. And I am taking care of myself, but whenever I have like one thing to do, I try to do all of them in that same day. So I restrict myself from driving every single day because that's not good. For households, I am, oops, actually I put 100 when it should actually be 80. So, oops, this should be $80. And then for household, we're budgeting 30. I'm not gonna lie, I might need to bump this up because there's some stuff that I need to buy for household. So I can probably already tell y'all I'm be over budget in household. Personal is 100 and miscellaneous is 30. And that comes out to $640 for the month. So if I was to follow this, this is how much money that I would have spent for the month. Now down to my savings. I do have my 3 savings challenges. So I have a monthly, a quarterly, and a yearly. And they all just have like different goals for me. So my monthly savings is, oh, I'm gonna need a calculator, y'all, because this is set up differently in my Excel spreadsheet, and I have white noise on my iPad right now for baby girl while she is sleeping. So I pulled up a calendar online. So my monthly budget for what I'm budgeting for my monthly challenge is $93. For quarterly, I am budgeting $100. And for yearly, I am actually not budgeting anything. So that puts me at $193 for savings. And then I have my cashless sinking funds. So y'all, all of my cashless cash envelopes, of course, is cashless. And then my savings and sinking funds are also cashless as well. So I am just transferring money. I use a credit card and I pay that money back or whatever the case is. But I do not keep cash for my personal budgeting needs. And I do have hiccups here and there with my cashless system sometimes, but it's not because I don't know how to budget myself. It's because I don't have much of a savings. So I end up needing to have to use my credit card anyway, so that is what I'm working on. But I love the cashless system. It's a very quick and efficient method for me, and so I love it. And then I'm also getting cash back and rewards and everything like that on my credit cards, which for me, I'm gaining more money than I am actually losing. So for my sinking funds, I have holidays, fun, health, household, and I'm just going to put auto. So holidays, of course, speaks for itself. It's for all of the holidays that we may celebrate, gifts, and stuff like that, any foods or anything that we need to pay for. So I'm budgeting $10 for the month. I will get to a goal, or I will start amping up my holidays once I get into June, because I know for sure that I want to have a nice Christmas this year, especially since baby girl is here, and actually have presents, do our tree again, because I really loved our tree last year. We are potentially wanting to put lights outside as well too. So that is where we are with that. And then we have fun, and fun is getting budgeted at 25. Fun covers anything fun for us. I may also cover date night into that as well, but I kind of use that out of our household budget. But any trips that we decide to take this year, I know we are planning several things that we want to do. So this is also going to probably get bumped up in May or June as well too, to go back to what my original savings goals were. Then we have health, and that is getting $30. And health pretty much covers any vitamins, or, we need to buy band-aids or anything like that for our health, and then also cover like any co-payments that we have to pay for doctor appointments and things of that sort. Household is getting budgeted at $20, and I know that I already have a household account. This is more so for like our actual house, so still buying like decorations, any small like intimate projects, like how I'm wanting to declutter, I can go and buy baskets or get organization things and stuff like that. And then also money to do bulk buying. I'm not there yet where there's a lot of money in the household account, but I want to eventually get to a point where I go do bulk buys every other month or so, and that money would be able to cover it. And then lastly, we have transportation, and that's getting a budget of $42. And transportation, or I'm sorry, auto, is pretty much what it stands for, is auto. So that covers my 6-month premiums for my Geico insurance, any like oil changes or anything that needs to be taken care of for my car. I have money for that, although my husband does cover a good portion of those things. Some things he cannot not pay for or whatnot. And so in those cases, I will need to pay for them, or take them to the dealership, and I'll get like a discount or something of that sort. And then also for my registration, I live in Texas, so I pay a yearly registration fee. It's not super expensive. It's under $100, but also just to make sure that I have that money and it's not coming out of my physical budget all at one time. And so I'm budgeting 42. So we're going to add this up. So we have we have $10 plus 25 plus 30 plus 20 plus 42. And that gives us a total of 127. And I apologize, y'all, the sun keeps coming in and out, so I think this video is a little like dark and light, so I apologize about that. But now we are going to total everything up. So we have our expenses at 409.15. We have our savings, because keep in mind that my cashier's cash envelope is not actually incorporated in my budget. I just put it here so I know what I am budgeting out, or what I should be using for the month. And then we have savings at $193. And then we have my sinking funds at 127. So we're actually going to do 127 plus 193 plus, oh, you know what, you guys? I'm just going to do debt here. And I'm just going to make this debt right here because I forgot that. I'm like, why am I having so much money? So for debt, I actually have $896 budgeted. So I'm just going to do $896 here, do plus. And so I'm going to do debt as $896. And this is just all of my regular payments, nothing extra to debt. Sorry, y'all, I'm a little all over the place. But now we can add everything up. So 127 plus 193 plus 409.15 plus 896 equals, and my total comes out to $1,625.15. And we are going to subtract that from my actual income, which is minus 2632 equals. So this leaves me with a remaining balance of $1,006.85. Let me fix this. Yes. So this is what my budget looks like for March, you guys. I'm still working on my discipline because I need to get that together, but this is just what I'll be doing. I'm hoping that all of my money is able to come in, or a good portion of it, and I can pay off my goal for PayPal and definitely put a huge chunk of money towards my Capital One Quicksilver, so I can get that balance down as well. But you guys stick around for March's closeout. I'll be doing a debt update and a sinking funds update, so stay tuned for those as well too. And I'll see you guys in the next one.